Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Pharrell and the Prophet. Scott, I got a real quick beef, and then we can talk about U.S. hockey, 1-0 between the first and second period. But here's my beef, dude. We're getting some snow in New York, New Jersey, tri-state area, whatever the fuck.
We're getting
Listen,
two
here's my
feet.
problem, Scott. I went and got some bananas. I like bananas. I got bananas. And there is a aisle, Scott, where you can walk down and you can scan your bananas and you can leave without having to get into the long line with every douchebag and twat in the world buying food because we're going to get us some snow. I go to scan my bananas, buddy, and the guy comes over and goes, "You got to go in the line over there. The bananas aren't scanning here." I wanted to take every one of these cherished little yellow cherubic fruit items and shove them one after another right up his fucking ass. I wanted to get back and watch the hockey game. How you doing?
I hate the store, but I will say that I am a fan of Costco because I got to give them credit. Like, is there anything quite like going shopping where you get the deals that you get there, which they're way better deals and prices, right? You can literally, if so the other day I spent 300. It would have been 650 where I live shopping for the stuff that I got, right? But the difference in the shopping experience is that starting at like 11 a.m., they start having those stands with they
Yeah,
cook up all the stuff.
you
So
can't get
when
out
you
of it.
shop, it's like going on an hors d'oeuvre train. Like
Yeah.
you go around the store and I try like 12 different things, and they don't care if you tried two. Like if you like the Southwest fettuccine, you can have with chicken, you can have it, or with brisket. They give you either or two of each. Like the guy doesn't care. They want you to buy it, and then when you buy it, they're so happy. Which I sometimes do buy the stuff. I think that store blows away any store in Manhattan, like Gristetti's or whatever else, the Shop Rights and all these other fucking places. Stop and Shop, like a place you go and they're serving you up fucking hors d'oeuvres, like
Yeah.
it's Gandhi, and then you leave. I go there once a month just for the experience. Now I won't deny there's too many people there, and there's scummy people, but I don't talk to anyone. Although I did run into my buddy who I play basketball with there, and I was shocked. He's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And I
Right.
said, "I love this place because I think it's cool." Everything I get there, I get like even socks. I get basketball socks there. I can get a bag of Doritos that's the size of your entire body. The Dorito bag
Yeah,
is
they just give
at
it.
the store. They serve them this big, and then they have the party bag. But the one at the fucking is enough for an entire campground. Like the whole camp, everyone in their tents could have some. I love that store. I got to tell you. And listen, let me just say about the Blizzard. Um, I'm about fucking up to here
Oh,
on
please.
blizzards. Like, listen, you have a yacht, you live on the ocean, you
It's a
have it
problem
all.
right now.
Problem is, you get 3 months to enjoy that shit, and the other 9 months we live in hell.
In,
I live in
in
Siberia.
complete health. And just for anybody, let me shape you right now. So we finally started to have a melt in NYC where I could start getting my car back in on the street if I wanted to drop some stuff off in front of the building. Now, I
Right,
will tell you this, I've got a
that's
bougie
over.
spot down the street, but my wife insists on parking on the street, right? Because she doesn't want to give them $900 a month to park, Scott, on our street. $900 a month. She doesn't want to give them the money. I, in fact, give
Oh,
them
I
the
know.
money
It's like
because
having
I'm
an
not parking.
apartment.
Dude, $900 a month when you and I were growing up was a two-bedroom in Manhattan. I mean,
I know.
it's fucking ridiculous. 900 is for your car. So
So
anyway,
I
the
paid
dirty
when I'm sorry. When I lived, oh no, oh God, he saved it. Holy shit, he stopped McDavid on a breakaway. Holy shit. So when I lived on, and I was working in Howard, and I lived on 48th when I was having my affair with 34C before I married her. I
Okay.
paid for the rent, and then I paid 500 more to park in the building.
I mean, and you got to. My kids are there and they park in the building. Scott, that is like the greatest fucking luxury in the world. Just go into the damn building and then you don't have to see humans. It's wonderful.
So when I got mugged, right? Like I got attacked one day with a fan. You know the story. This
Yeah,
guy. So I came out of the garage, and I don't think the guy knew I lived there. He just knew that
right.
I parked there. So and you know, if you listen to my show all those years, I said I lived right across the street from Hurley's and
Yeah,
blah blah blah. So I come out and the guy 100-mile-an-hour sucker punches me right in the temple. I didn't see it coming. I was walking, I was like stoned,
right,
I was minding my own business.
right.
Boom, I get knocked and I fell down, split my head open. And I was out cold, right? So they scraped me up, put me in an ambulance. When I woke up in the ambulance, I was like, oh shit, ambulance, this is gonna cost me 5 grand. I fucking kicked the door open and I ran to Sirius and I was gushing blood. I get to
Right.
Sirius, I'm gushing blood. People are like, you're gushing blood. I said, get me fucking a bag of ice and a towel. I did the entire show. And then when the
Yeah.
show was over, I went to the hospital and got it stitched and never paid the ambulance bill. The moral of the story is this.
There's no
Um,
moral.
so
There's no
listen,
moral.
so when I got knocked out and I was in the ambulance, the guy took off running, right? But because I lived there and parked there for years, the Spanish guy who spoke no English, but he loved me and he loved my show. I used to get him tickets to the Yankees and
Yeah. He
everything.
loved your
He, ch-
tips.
he chased the guy down the street. The parking guy chased him down the street. When the guy got in his car, my boy uh, took a picture of his license plate. And then, like 4 hours later, he got locked up into Rikers. They got him, and he spent 6 months in jail for assault and battery. And I
Nice.
pressed charges because I'm a dick.
Yeah, well, I'll say this too. It's only in New York City you can get fucking sucker punched. Your head is hemorrhaging, and that's worth 6 months. Like if you did that in Singapore, they literally first off they
Give
remove
you
your cock.
life.
They remove your cock and they use it for dental floss in your mouth. And then you're literally just locked up for the rest of your life. Like in New York, 6 months, we'll let them out in 2. They don't care. Oh, fuck. Who gives a
Hey, so
shit?
I watched like some kind of streaming docu series, and the guy, it was a really good show on Apple TV. It was called Crowded Room. It had all
Yeah.
these famous people in it. Tom Holland was the crazy
Yeah.
dude. He had split personality. He had like 10 personalities. But when
Nice.
they put him in jail, they put him in Rikers. And when it was in 1970, and Rikers was actually like fucking Mar-a-Lago in 19. It was way nice.
Yeah.
Now it's a rat
Way nicer.
infested. Now it's
Yeah.
Alcatraz.
Yeah, oh, I totally get it. You know, back in the day, Rikers was like a private island. Now Rikers is like what was that? It's a homeward place for ICE. You can't, guys.
Yeah,
If
it's
you go to
Guantanamo.
Rikers, dude, if you go to Rikers, I can promise you one thing: you will never be same. You will never be the same
Never.
again, ever,
You'll
ever.
get ass raped within
Oh,
4 hours.
oh, Oh, I mean, and then they'll ass rape it, and in Rikers, unlike other prisons, they do ass to mouth. So after they take you in the ass, they make sure to finish in your mouth. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's a special place, a
So
special
let's
place.
talk about the hockey game. I keep looking over
Yeah,
because
I know it's still 1-0, right? I'm
yeah,
fucking
well, I've felt for a long, and he just made another brilliant save
really.
on
Oh God.
Celebrini, who's been,
Oh
I think, the best player in the tournament. The kid
yeah,
from the Sharks. I think he's one of the best players, obviously, in the world now. It's taken
yeah.
him a matter of 2 or 3 years to become that. I think he's the leading scorer in the whole tournament. And it's funny. He has more points and goals in one Olympics than Crosby's had in multiple Olympics. And
Yeah.
Crosby's obviously injured.
He's hurt. He's hurt. Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
he's not playing, but they are
Yeah.
firing shots at this goalie, Hellebuck, like nobody's business. I don't believe. Now, I'm just going to say this right now. In the middle of this game, with 8:40 left in the second, I don't believe he can possibly
Stand up
keep
to
this
that.
up and shut them out. They're not
Yeah.
winning this game 1-0.
One,
You
right.
realize that every single game they played, Czechia,
Oh yeah.
the Finns, they were losing. They were
Yeah.
in trouble. They had no time left, and they scored, and then they finished and won all the games. They always found a way to win.
Yeah.
And I don't believe for 1 minute that they can keep this team off the score sheet. I think they'll score at some point, and I think they'll at the very least tie it up. And I think they're lethal. And it's when I watch it, Mickey, it's like watching the 1980 game.
Oh,
To
sure.
me, it's like the USA against the Russian Red Army. In fact, they're in red. Look at them in their red. They look like the
Yeah,
Russian Red
they love
Army.
it.
They play
Canada
like
loves
them
that.
too. They come
Yeah,
in waves and they mean
yeah,
business.
they love it. So, by the way, Scott, I did a show, and I think I told you this, but the keynote speaker for the show was the hockey coach for West Point for 37 years.
Oh yeah.
His dad was the hockey coach before that, and his father also coached the 1960 Olympic team to
Wow.
gold
And
medal.
they won too.
And they won. So it was 1960. And the cool thing now is there's somebody on the USA team whose great uncle played in 60, whose grandfather or something played in fucking 80, and
I
he's
saw
on the
that.
team. Yeah,
I saw
I mean,
that.
I think it's fantastic. Like for me, I don't have that kind of thing. Like my mother, she went to a like sort of I call it a concentration camp for Jews. It was like this theater place, and she tried to get us to go there too. That's the only lineage we have, Scott.
There
We
was a
have no
hockey team at a
legacy of
concentration
excellence.
camp.
Well, it wasn't really like it was just it was horrible. It's a place I tell you, wayward Jews. They just sent them there and waited for you to grow up so you could get out.
So that's like summer camp from hell.
Oh, I mean, dude, and just Nazi counselors. It was a fucking nightmare. It was a nightmare. Whatever. Hey, you want to talk any sports games? Not that we give a fuck because the hockey
Yeah,
game is
do you
on.
think the Knicks? So they won last night, right? They got by
Hey,
the
Scott,
Rockets.
Houston, and Scotty, let me tell you something right now. They took a punch in the mouth near the end of that second period, and I thought we were going Detroitsville, partner, but they did not. They held on. OG Anunoby is a critical piece to that team, dude.
Without a doubt. But my question is this: like, let's just face facts. So they win by 2. They didn't cover. They don't. I don't see them beating the Pistons this year like they did last year. Every time they play them, they lose to them. And not only do they lose to them, they get punked, they
Yeah.
get beat around, shoved around, and they get dominated. I think the Pistons are way better than the Knicks have. Have they not fallen to like 4th in the?
No, third. They're third, I think. I think they're
I mean,
third.
in the
Scott.
conference, they're
Yeah,
third, right?
third.
Well, tied with the Cavs.
Yeah.
I think the
Cavs have won 7 in a row.
The Cavs, I hate to say it, the Cavs with Harden to me are as good or better than the Knicks to me.
Yeah. Harden was a
Having
great
those two
pickup.
guards, Spida and Harden, is
Yeah.
different to me than Harden and Brunson.
Yeah, but they're gonna choke up. One thing you can count on in the playoffs, partner, is
Harden choking.
Harden will choke. So that's the iron cross that they have to bear.
You think the Knicks are better than the Celtics?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I think
Yeah,
they're all on the same plane, and none of them can beat Detroit.
We're gonna find out sooner than later, partner. All right, I'm gonna run some games for you if you want. Let's start at 1 p.m. Let's give them some NBA. Hey guys, you have 4 minutes left of Scott and I because we got to watch this fucking hockey game. But let us give you some bets.
The
Scotty,
guy
what do you
hasn't
like?
done a fucking show in a month, and he's timing us right now. This fucking guy, Mickey.
You have there's a time limit on our show.
Fuck
You know
off. Honestly, I haven't seen you in a
Cleveland
month. I don't
versus-
even know you.
that. Stop, Scott.
Honestly. I mean,
There we go.
you're like, when you said earlier I did a show, I was like, you haven't done any fucking shows. And he's like, his big pharma shows. He doesn't even consider these shows anymore because he never does them.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, Scott.
And he knows I'm right. That's why he's belching and fucking avoiding the conversation.
Cleveland, Oklahoma City.
There's no way I'm betting against them getting points at home.
I'm with you. I don't understand. Look, I do understand why. When you don't have Shea, I get it. But I still that line. I don't
Still
buy
good.
it. They're still fucking really good. Brooklyn, Atlanta.
Part of the pay package.
10-4. Denver, Golden State.
Part of the pay package.
Toronto, Milwaukee.
I like Milwaukee at home.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Taking the points. All right. Dallas, Indiana.
I like Dallas.
I like Dallas a lot in that game, actually. Charlotte, Washington.
I think Charlotte wins, but the Wizards cover.
Too many points. It's too many points. You can grab almost a dirty dozen. That's too many. Boston, Lakers.
I like the Celtics.
Do you? Okay. Philadelphia, Minnesota.
I like Minnesota.
Giving 8.5. You think they're going to
At
cover
the
that?
Target, yeah, I think the Sixers are able to beat like the Pelicans and nobody else.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they are so overrated. It's not even funny. I think their
Yeah.
average is shit.
Yeah. Portland versus Phoenix.
Phoenix played that wild game
Yeah.
yesterday, so I like Portland.
I do too. I like Portland, and I'm not afraid of that 3.5, Scott. I think you can find a value. You can probably grab that at about -105. That's a good EV pick. New York, Chicago.
I don't think the Knicks will cover because of the game they played with
Yeah.
Detroit, then Houston, and then traveled and have to play this game. I think they win, but won't cover the wood.
I'm not. I agree with you, Scott. Orlando and the Clippers.
Yeah, I still like the Clippers at home.
Really? Okay. I mean, listen, but
I think they're
that
better
kind of
without
depends.
Harden and Zubats, believe it or not. I would have never traded Zubats, but they did, so life moves on. Give the ball to Kawhi and let him go to work.
Yeah,
Sometimes you got a guy like, so they were like the
he can
Cavs,
score it
Nicky,
well. Yeah,
ball. They're like the Cavs when they just had Spida and Allen and all these guys.
yeah,
Just let him do his thing. And
yeah,
he's 35, 40 a night. Let him do his thing. Play some fucking defense and you can win any game.
yeah. I'm with you. I mean, absolutely. To this day, still an absolutely great player. NCAA basketball. I'm only going to ask you about 2 games, Scott. Just 2 games. Ohio State, Michigan State. What do you think? Does Michigan State cover that big nut? Great team. Well, not a
Yeah, I
great team,
think
but a really
so.
good team. Really? Yeah, that's a lot of fucking points. That's a lot of points. Iowa, Wisconsin.
It's part of the pay package.
Yeah. Do you what about the total on that one, partner?
I think it'll go over.
Looking at it right now, just see
I
what the
think it'll
computer.
go over. And I just, there's a couple other games I wanted to mention to you.
Go ahead. Go
Uh,
ahead.
I like North Texas at home.
What time is that, Scott?
I think Iona getting 7.5 at Merrimack. I like that. It was like 8.5. I think it's 7.5 now. I
Yes.
think they have a shot in that game. And the other pay package pick I have going is Memphis and UAB. So keep an eye out for
Yeah, I'm
that.
looking at that. I'm looking at that. Yeah.
So look, and I think Gottlieb's back. I think they beat Detroit in Detroit today. That Green Bay team's tough.
Yeah, we've got, just on the elite side, we've got some action with St. Peter's and Siena. And we've also got Green Bay at Detroit Mercy. So,
Lay the
go
five
ahead.
and a half against Rice. They're playing in New Orleans. I think they'll kill Rice today. Five and a
Yeah.
half's nothing to me.
Right. Yeah, and that's a pretty good bet. Every so often I pick out Quinnipiac for you. And Fairfield, listen, it's 18-10 versus 17-11, but I think Quinnipiac is going to cover at home. I like
Listen,
QPAC.
the kid on that Fairfield team, I've told you about him before. Is a
I
good
know
friend of mine.
but you've played against them, right?
Yeah, I played with him all the time. So he played 2 years of prep ball, played for the national championship in prep ball,
Right.
lost, was an All-American, got a full ride to Fairfield. He's now wanted by every Division One power in
That's
college
awesome.
basketball, including Arizona, Michigan, Duke, Virginia. They all want him. Brandon Benjamin, a double-double machine. I'll take the points in Fairfield.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, he's your bud. I'm rooting for him.
He's a monster. His nickname is Monster. 6'6", 250. He means business. We used to take him to the all-you-can-eat buffet, and he would leave putting food in his pockets.
Yeah, why not? And nobody's going to say boo to him. Excuse me, sir. You're not allowed to take any food with
He
you.
looks
Fuck
like he's
off.
from the Congo, too, so he's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, my grandmother, rest in peace, she used to take us, we go to Florida, and she would take us to the all-you-can-eat buffet in Miami, which was,
Right.
first off, absolutely disgusting. And what she would do when
I
she was
love
done with her
Miami food and
meal,
Cuban food.
she
Fuck
would
off.
she would literally, Scott, they put on the table the little thing of sugar back then, the cubes. She would, when nobody was looking, she would take the entire thing and pour it into her pocketbook on top of the other cubes that were in there from the day before. Absolutely disgusting
I'm
woman.
going down there soon because
Me too.
Chop's going to college there, so.
I know. I'm heading down in a month. I'm going to go down there.
Oh, well, I'm
Taking the
sure
fam.
you are. You probably got about 6 other trips lined up in the next fucking 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, 20 days,
Don't
30
rear
days,
that
50
jealous
days,
head on
60
my
days.
ass. All right, brother. This was exciting. This was awesome. Go
Do the
USA.
Olympics end today? Is this today the
Today it's
last
over.
day?
And always
Okay,
the last event is the hockey.
okay.
Always.
When do they start playing NHL again? Like
I
Friday
think
or something?
Wednesday, Wednesday or
Really?
Thursday.
Wednesday?
I could be wrong. No, it could be wrong. I know they have like a total of what? 20 days off? I mean,
How about
listen.
that kid
Okay.
Rondell Moore that died? Did you see that?
Shot himself, Scott. He shot
Did he?
himself. Yeah, it looks like he shot himself. Self-inflicted gunshot wound. We'll find out more. And he actually had a discussion. They caught a discussion, Scott. I believe it was with J.J. Watt, just talking about, hey, being okay. He was mentoring him a little bit on the sideline. The kid was troubled. He was really troubled. I mean,
What do you
that's
think
so
the
sad.
final score
25
of
years
this?
old.
Oh, it sucks. But he did go to Purdue. Fuck Purdue. Anyway,
Oh,
so
J.J. Watt just pulled up it.
what do you think the final score of this game will be?
Well, because I'm rooting for Team
2-1?
USA, I'm going to go with 1-0. Hey, Scott, J.J. Watt, this just came over on my wire. J.J. Watt is just so torn up by this kid, Rondell. Cannot even fathom what happened. And I'm telling you, he was like a big brother to him. This is not cool, man. When you need help, reach out, gang. If you need help, just don't try and man up. Just go get some help.
What's that number?
Terrible.
988 or 998?
998, I think. Yeah, you just reach out, man. Oh, terrible.
What I would
Young
do,
kid.
so when people are down and out, what they did was they called our X Spaces show and
Yeah, and crushed us and whatnot. The only one I'm looking not to call for
dropped
any
all
kind
their
of
racist rants.
the only one I'm looking to not call and get any kind of support
So will you
mechanism
admit that
is
I was
you.
doing some exciting shit this week behind the scenes?
Oh, Scotty, you were
Pretty
at a
cool, right?
fantastic. Please, a
Do you think that
studio
if we end up
environment. We
doing
won't
it,
tell where it is, but
do you
it was
think if we
cool.
end up doing it and doing this project, if it actually comes to fruition, which I think it has very strong potential to do, if I could only tell you, I know a lot more than I did when I sent you all that stuff. If it happens, don't you think it's exciting? I may get a
Very
boner.
exciting. Yeah, very exciting. And the place is just cool as fuck. And it's so close to NYC because you and I both don't really dig New Jersey, but it's
It's
right
right off
over
the
the
path train.
Holland
We
Tunnel.
just get on
Right
the
off.
path and we're there in 5
Oh,
minutes.
I don't take the path. I don't do that. I don't
What
do
do you do?
it. Take a car service.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're rich. I forgot.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
All
Fuck
right,
off.
have a shitty day. Enjoy the blizzard.
You too. I hope you fucking snowed it and your roof comes down.
Hey,
Right on
I
your
miss my
fucking head.
dog badly, but at
I
least I
know
don't
you
have to
do.
walk him in this
I'm
shit.
sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, hang out with your family. I'll talk to you
I don't
later.
like them either.
I don't blame you. Hey, I did get some caviar for today because whenever it snows, I feel bad, and that picks me up. It's like my 998. I'll talk to you later.
Man.
Ah, goodbye.